go at Colonial Life Arena. The opening tip controlled by LSU.
South Carolina starting out in a man-to-man as Aneesah Morrow scores. You will see a heavy dose of that when you watch LSU play. Wing, pick and roll, they executed it beautifully there.
Morrow has played in 123 career games, 92 double-doubles. Over 70% of her starts have ended in a double-double. Remarkable numbers. Started her career at DePaul. Gamecocks first touch. That's a three from the corner for Bree Hall.
South Carolina at their best when they share the basketball. Feagin, outstanding job, being patient and then finding her teammate open in the corner.
Williams off the mark, tapped out. It'll stay on this end. So the starting five for the Tigers. Coming in at 20-0 for South Carolina. 18-1, the lone loss at UCLA. Flau'jae Johnson, Hall, Kids, and Feagin for head coach Dawn Staley. Great look on the inbounds play. Sania Smith.
Miscommunication by South Carolina defensively, whether they were going to stay or switch. Really good look inside for LSU.
Gamecocks back to work. Raven Johnson at the top of the key. Chloe Kitts, the spin, and the finish. Day Wilson stole it. For the steal by Johnson. Gamecocks back to work. Mid-range is there. Feagin connects. She has not lost to LSU, with Kim Mulkey taking over in Baton Rouge in 4 previous attempts. Williams, mid-range is there. Feagin has it stolen away by Johnson. Flau'jae on the move. Lays it up and in. LSU in front. Feagin back to work. Rolls it in.
And we've seen a little bit of a lot that Sania Feagin can do. We saw the assist with a nice pass to the corner. We saw the mid-range shot go down, and there a nice post move as well.
Gamecocks haven't missed a shot. A hot start 4 for 4 LSU. 4 for 6. Day Wilson thought about it. And now launching. That's a 3. They've already scored. First miss by Carolina. Here comes Day Wilson. Past the double team. Williams the step back. And from downtown, Aneesah Flau'jae checks in for the first time. A wide open path. An easy 2.
Aneesah Flau'jae has been in the last 2 meetings with South Carolina.
Morrow no good, and finally the third time.
You know what? And Flau'jae telling me, I know we got a bunch of dogs on our team, but so do they. They know this is going to be competitive and big girl basketball.
Can we not say panties?
I wasn't sure. I was too scared to say it, Rebecca.
I think you just did say it. So we're there. Floater by Flau'jae means something in this conference. It means something in terms of the NCAA tournament as well. The importance of it cannot be stated enough. Morrow on the move. Flau'jae covered up by Flau'jae. Step back 3. Batted around. Finally claimed by Day Wilson. Inside to Smith. Outstanding defense. And Flau'jae on the putback.
LSU is #1 in the country this year in offensive rebound rate, getting 45% of their misses. And I think it's a combination of both, but probably more nature.
Well, the crowd here inside the arena, fantastic for a 5 o'clock start Eastern time on a Friday afternoon. It is a capacity look. They have been loud and proud to start. Flau'jae. Kitts. Bottled up. Triple team. And she lost it. Flau'jae ahead of the back. Teams with 3 turnovers to start. LSU out rebounding South Carolina 8-4. Baseline jumper. Tessa Johnson. Clean start for both sides. And Williams off the back iron. Gamecocks just 4 for their last 10. After the hot start, Chloe hits the pump fake over Morrow. Edwards inside.
A body on somebody when a shot goes up, because they both have terrific offensive rebounders.
58% free throws this game today. Joseph Vasily, Katie Lukanich, and Brian Garland. Williams off the screen, and the skip pass, nobody's home. Kaylin Gilbert had just checked in. Kim Mulkey this season, a couple of game-winning buckets, including most recently against Tennessee. Left hand, no less. Off the glass, nicely done. This crowd on its feet, a one-point game. Here's Gilbert. The hesitation off the side of the backboard. Over to Morrow. And the first quarter. Well, the Stars are out tonight. What a start in the Midlands. 22-21. And both teams shooting in the 50% clip or higher to begin.
Stars are out, and you're not even talking about Coach Mulkey's jacket.
Pretty impressive. We were wondering, what would the look be today? Flau'jae, no. And it pops back out to Raven Johnson from 15. Feagin inside, cleans it up. Last year, Poa on the floor for the first time to begin our second quarter for the Tigers, and here's Gilbert. Poa from downtown.
I can get 2 feet in the paint and score. She knows exactly what she brings right now, and playing with that level of confidence.
And without Watkins, she has seen that production on the up and up. Off the miss, Flau'jae Johnson throws it up and in and got the bounce.
How did she finish that? She tripped at the very end.
Pow draws the double team and stepped out of bounds. It's different, but fantastic. Cheyenne Day-Wilson, the Miami transfer. Here's Morrow through 3 defenders and gives it up. Johnson, Flau'jae. Somehow corralled it and was fouled on the way up. An all-time leading scorer in Keenan basketball history. The high school located here in Columbia.
Really working hard at that, but in the last 2 weeks, Dawn Staley told us she's turned a corner.
Tigers jumped out to a 7-point lead in the first quarter. An 8-0 run by South Carolina changed that. And again, the second quarter. Only meeting between these two in the regular season this year. Flau'jae gets the bounce, and it just died on the back of the rim. Williams outside to Flau'jae. Drains the triple. Tied at 27. Rebecca, we've already seen a lot of big shots made in this game. Edwards gets it back second time, and finally the rebound by Morrow. Aneesah Morrow, 6 points, 4 boards. Outside to Flau'jae again, a heat check, and it's short. Williams gets it back off the carom. Michaela Williams in traffic and off the glass.
The best part about that play was when she got the basketball, told her teammate with her hand, get out of here.
And Flau'jae fouled on the way up again. Nearly 17 points per so far this year. And Flau'jae back at the line.
If I do the Michaela Williams to you, it means I want to talk.
You want to speak? Thank you. I think I understood that the first time around, but I appreciate the clarification.
Kim Mulkey gets her team over there. She starts to yell at them for the way they're defending Aneesah Flau'jae. And in the middle of going off, she goes, I get it. She's really hard to defend. She's even admitting how challenging this young one is, but they need to sink lower and try to cut off some of those lanes she's getting to the basket. Really went over it for a long time.
Samaya Smith at the line, 71% this season. One more coming. Perfect start for LSU at 20-0, 5-0 in the SEC. Coming off an impressive win against Florida on Sunday down in Gainesville. Here's Flau'jae on Gilbert behind the back. And a three. Tessa Johnson. Johnson off the inbounds, off glass. And a foul against LSU. Maybe not. Flau'jae size it up for a minute. At the handles. Comes up short. With Morrow in traffic, it doesn't matter. She finds a way to get to the basketball. Poeta Smith. Morrow. No. Out of bounds.
Relentless on the glass.
Well, the strength in the hands, tremendous. She'll keep it alive for a moment. Well, 6 points to 2 fouls, but 8 boards so far for the leading rebounder in America, Aneesah Morrow. And here's Chloe Kitts. One more coming. That's at 7 Eastern. Congratulations to Kim Caldwell. Williams says clear out. Picked up by Flau'jae. Off the screen and the hesitation. Stripped away. Flau'jae. Nearly trained it from half court.
Them to rebound better, take care of the basketball, and really have some composure here to start the second half.
It is a sandstorm brewing in Columbia. The 3-point advantage for number 2, South Carolina. Only loss against UCLA. You heard from Lauren Betts at halftime. The Gamecocks have been dominant since then. Their first touch to begin our third quarter. And Johnson. You see that rebound tracked down by Chloe Kitts. In and out. LSU claims the board after the miss by Bree Hall. Tigers had a 1-point lead after one. A good start. Michaela Williams, the spin and the finish. Both teams defensively starting to clamp down after a hot start on offense. Chloe Kitts found a way. Flau'jae wants to get involved. Scoops it up and in with a finger roll. 13 on the board for Flau'jae. Bree Hall on the other end.
And Aneesah Morrow just stepped back and let her go. Did not want to pick up a foul there. Would have been her third.
Morrow with 2. Day Wilson has 2. And inside it will go the other way. Gamecocks will run their motion offense, and Flau'jae looking for the high ball screen. Lost the handle and saved by Day Wilson right in the corner. Flau'jae, the dump off to Smith. Kayla Gilbert back on the court. We talked to her at shoot-around. 16 in purple for LSU. She called it the biggest game of her college career. She's got to find a way to get more involved for the Bayou Bengals. Kitts was fouled on the way up. There was a late whistle. Second on Smith. 2 of 3 at the stripe. 6 points, 5 rebounds. Gamecocks 8 of 9 at the line thus far.
That's an area where South Carolina is much improved.
And trending and tracking towards that double-double. Day Wilson, no good.
That shot was too quick. I don't think Kim Mulkey was happy with that decision by Day Wilson.
6th board for Kitts. Flau'jae an opening. Largest lead for Carolina at 5. Stolen by Feagin. 2-on-2, great look. Raven Johnson the layup and a steal. Johnson inside. Listen to this place. And Rebecca, you've got Day Wilson and Gilbert on the floor at the same time. A smaller backcourt for Kim Mulkey. Aneesah Morrow.
Get them touches.
I was going to say that'll quiet the crowd for a moment. Flau'jae. Williams ahead. That pass was tipped and stolen away by Carolina. When Hall hit the deck, they wanted a foul. Flau'jae clears it out in an offensive foul. Multiple hours before this game started. Tigers have it. Williams goes to work, and the turnaround, a contested jumper. Guess what? Morrow, another rebound. 6 rejections so far for the Gamecocks. Lead America in that category. Gilbert's open for a moment, drains the mid-range. A good sign for LSU.
Well, for LSU, you want to get some stops and try to get out in transition. That's where Flau'jae really flourishes.
Wiley comes up short. Feagin, another offensive rebound for the Gamecocks. Flau'jae flourishes. I see what you did there. Wiley. Wiley gets it back under duress. The pump fake down and low for Joyce Edwards. Crowd re-engages. Williams up and under. Blocked by Johnson out of bounds.
She's good.
Former McDonald's All-American. As are most of these players on the court tonight. I mentioned Flau'jae. Crossover. Throws it up off the glass. Morrow. It was fouled on the follow-up. Leading rebounder in America. Holly, she can do it all for LSU.
You know, I had 3 surgeries on my knee before I was 13 years old. I had to make a decision at an early age. Do I want to keep playing this sport? Do I love it that much? And the decision was yes. She has come back from all of those odds to become a really great player. Of course, you know, she had to go to a smaller school, DePaul, be a very good player there, and now here she is on the biggest stage. Her work ethic has shown the whole way.
Baseline, pow. Free throws coming for numeral 0. Tahina Pow. Gamecocks 10 of 11. And it's getting late in the third quarter in Columbia. Gilbert. 8 blocks now.
Going up against formidable shot blockers in South Carolina.
Her and Day Wilson remain in the LSU backcourt. Morrow an anchor inside, looking her direction, and stolen by Wiley. Aneesah Johnson. Edwards, up and in. They hit the reset button after that loss to UCLA. And it's been a different vibe surrounding the program. Tahina Pow even told us, yeah, it was a relief. It's been intense since then. You get the sense it's been better, at least mentally, with that loss already behind you, instead of all the questions about can you run the table and finish the season undefeated. Shot clock is off. LSU just 11 points in the third. And smacked out of bounds. Inbounds to Chloe Kitts. Monster step, too strong. That is how our third quarter.
Talking about her team's defense, they have done it without fouling. LSU only 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
And for a team that has had problems scoring points against this Gamecock defense.
Keep it simple, pick and roll with Aneesah Morrow. They just have to find a way to get some halfway decent looks.
Only 19 points combined in the last 2 quarters, and Morrow's having to fight for everything for that position inside. And again against Kitts. Flau'jae lost the handle. She'll try to get it back and commits the foul. We heard Dawn Staley tell Holly that defense has been tremendous so far today. And after the rebound and a foul. When you hear the music, you know what time it is. Rebecca, you were telling me earlier today to rise, and in terms of draftability, this is a player who could have a long career.
They have been on point, and they can play hard the entire game because of the depth that they have.
81% of their total shots contested by Carolina. Williams, lid remains on, but free throws coming.
Pretty incredible, the success that Dawn Staley has had since she came here and rebuilt this program.
I mean, she really constructed it. Year number 17, the 3 national championships. Another block for Carolina, the 11th of the game. Tumbling out of bounds, it was Aneesah Johnson. Wow. Johnson off the cut and the finish. Flau'jae blocked away to Raven Johnson. Euro. Fourth foul on Flau'jae on the rebound. She'll have a seat on Kim Mulkey's bench for a minute. Yeah, Aneesah Johnson's box score, 7 points, 3 boards. Doesn't begin to tell the story. Williams, in and out. She'll get it back from 15. And finally, a field goal. Nobody blows you away in terms of their total points per game production. 11 blocks. The defense has been on point. Late whistle. Edwards back to the line.
How hard that pass was.
Joyce Edwards.
Post players love a guard who can make a post entry pass.
Good look to Gilbert, who just checked back in. Missed the layup. Morrow with a putback. Lead down to 10. Screening for Hall. Feagin. Back to the line. And Rebecca, my question still remains, where will the offense come from for LSU down the stretch, given the defensive tenacity for South Carolina in less than 2 months in the SEC tournament? Here's Day Wilson against Raven. Johnson up and in, and a chance for 3. Kim Mulkey told us today we've got to fight until the bitter end tonight to have a chance. And now faced with a 9-point deficit, less than 4 minutes to go. Johnson to Feagin and over the back. Joyce Edwards has also been at the stripe 6 times. LSU, one of 2 remaining undefeated teams in America, the other UCLA. The only team that has beaten South Carolina this year. Sania Smith down low.
Not only that, she's still working on her R&B career. She's got a big single dropping for Valentine's Day. Flau'jae. It's a new R&B melodic melody.
Paige, Caitlin, and Flau'jae.
Wow. That would be incredible. Must-see TV. 7 to shoot. The lead at 8. Aneesah Johnson. How beautiful was that move?
That kid, she has just made winning plays. Even her decision the last possession to pull the ball out. Winning plays.
Crowd on its feet in Columbia. Day Wilson. Aneesah Morrow. Yes. Another incredible performance for Aneesah Morrow. The double-double, 13 and 15. And a foul on the trip. The difference in this game after LSU led by 7. 2 teams that have combined to win the last 3 national championships. Putting on a show, but it has been all South Carolina in the second. And Morrow fouled by Kitts. All alone in second place, only trailing Courtney Paris from Oklahoma. Rebecca, you asked about the number pregame. How many total games has she played in? It's 123. Gamecocks, search of a bucket. And Morrow, jump ball. Williams on Johnson, around the screen. And penetrating inside, in and out. And another jump ball. Raven Johnson will slow it down. And Morrow with the foul. That's her 5th. And her evening comes to a close with her team down 7. In and out with a free throw.
LSU has to box out here.
And South Carolina on the verge of winning its 69th game in a row here at Colonial Life Arena. The last loss way back in 2020. And continuing this incredible season after that early loss to UCLA. Johnson in and out. So no foul before the timeout. And Aneesah Johnson will be picked up by Miracle Shepard, who just checked in. And so far, they're choosing not to extend this when they'll play out the possession. And a little surprised we're not seeing the foul.
Yes, I'm surprised they didn't foul right away.
Don Staley says, let's run our offense. Johnson on Williams. Great look to Edwards. And that will just about do it. (66-56) will be our final score in Columbia. The Gamecocks remain undefeated in the SEC. 19